So the next thing to happen on Friday Night SmackDown, we'll get to the next big segment of the night. But before we talk about that segment with Bayley, we gotta talk about a segment that happened backstage. So yeah, we see Triple H talking to Braun Breaker backstage, and Braun Breaker was talking about how he wants pretty much how he wants some advice or whatever from Triple H to see if he should pick Monday Night Raw or Friday Night SmackDown. So yeah, that's what Braun Breaker was saying, and then all of a sudden Paul Heyman comes walking in, and Paul Heyman wanted to talk to Triple H. Braun Breaker was like, okay, and then he walks away. And then Paul Heyman was telling Triple H, and Triple H was like, what do you want? And Paul Heyman looks at me because I guess this ain't a good time, and he starts walking away. And then he comes back and he says, well, the tribal chief, Roman Reigns, will be here next week, so I'll talk to you next week. And then he walks away, and then he comes back again, and he says, and The Rock will be here next week. So yeah, it looks like Roman Reigns and The Rock will be on SmackDown next week. So yeah, that's what happened there. And then we get to the next segment of the night where we see the 2024 Women's Royal Rumble match winner, Bayley. She comes walking out there, and Bayley can't believe that the crowd is actually cheering for her and stuff. And she says that she did so much wrongs in the past and not enough rights, and she is surprised that the crowd's cheering for her, but she says that she likes it. So yeah, that's what Bayley was talking about. But then she starts talking about what happened last week on SmackDown and all that stuff. And she says that she's been knowing that Io Sky and all of them was talking crap behind her back pretty much the whole time and all that stuff. But she says that she thought that after her winning the Royal Rumble match and all that stuff, that she thought things will change, but things did not change, and they was planning to kick her out of Damage Control anyways. So yeah, that's what Bayley was talking about. But then all of a sudden, Dakota Kai comes walking out there, and Dakota Kai says, Bayley, I've been trying to talk to you all week, but you've been ghosting me all week. Every time I send text messages or try to call you or anything. And Bayley was like, yeah, well, where were you at last week? And Dakota Kai was like how she was at the doctor's last week trying to get medically cleared to compete back in the ring again. And Bayley was like, okay, but why didn't you do anything about all of this stuff? Like, you know, about them talking about me and stuff. And Dakota Kai was like, well, I was stuck in a tough position between y'all two, and I did not know what to do about it and all that stuff. And she says that Bayley's plan was working, like the Kabuki Warriors winning the Women's Tag Team Championships and how she won the Royal Rumble and all that stuff. And she says that she thought things would blow over after those plans, but things did not happen, and Asuka and Kairi Sane stayed in Io Sky's head pretty much the whole time, and nothing changed. So yeah, that's why she says that she didn't do nothing. And Bayley looks at her and she goes like, where do you stand? And also when Dakota Kai was about to give an answer, we see the WWE Women's Champion Io Sky and the WWE Women's Tag Team Champions Asuka and Kairi Sane, the Kabuki Warriors, Damage Control. They come walking out there and they all get on the ring apron, opposite sides of the ring. And Dakota Kai quickly rolled out the ring. She goes and grabs a steel chair. Looks like she's about to hit Bayley with the chair. Bayley turns around. Dakota Kai swings the chair. Bayley moves out the way. And pretty much Io Sky jumped off the ring apron. And then Dakota Kai tries to hit Asuka and Kairi Sane. Both of them jumped off the ring apron as well. And yeah, Bayley was shocked about that. Damage Control starts walking up the ramp, and then Dakota Kai drops a steel chair and just looks at Bayley, and Bayley's staring at her as well. So yeah, that's what happened there. Pretty good stuff there. I really like this stuff. But yeah, we will see if Dakota Kai will turn on Bayley or stay on Bayley's side. But yeah, that's what happened there. Pretty good segment right there. But then after that, we see Kayla Braxton backstage interviewing Randy Orton. And Randy Orton was talking about how there's going to be so many obstacles and stuff and how he has to go one way and pretty much go and face Sami Zayn tonight. And he says that he missed WrestleMania last year. And he says he ain't going to miss this year's WrestleMania due to anything. So he says he's going to take care of Sami Zayn tonight, go to Elimination Chamber, win that, go to WrestleMania, and beat Seth Rollins for the World Heavyweight Championship. So yeah, that's what Randy Orton said. And his match with Sami Zayn will be tonight, I guess, in the main event. But up next, it will be Pete Dunne and Tyler Bate versus Tommaso Ciampa and Johnny Gargano, DIY, in a No More Contenders match. Winner of that match will be facing the Judgment Day for the undisputed WWE Tag Team Championships at Elimination Chamber. So yeah, that match is up next. But yeah, I'll see you guys later. Until then.